Hey, y'all. It is Pimp Yo PR. And y'all know I rarely run late. So y'all know it had to be something that has me running behind. So I am Michelle. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I get to where I can see you guys, but it's not cooperating. Ain't nothing working right now. So hold on. Y'all know we rarely am I not like ready to rock as soon as I log on. So just give me grace, because you know I don't waste y'all time. Okay, so I got that there. Michelle, I miss you too. Okay. I need to know, can you hear, see me good? Let me know. Let me just get you know what? I think I have earned the grace that I'm asking y'all to give me, because y'all know I'm usually like on point. Oh, my forehead look huge today. So let me just take a deep breath. But you know, I don't like wasting y'all time. So this is Pimp Your PR Wednesday. If it is your first time coming to play with me, know that I am known as the beast in the media streets, the chief noisemaker of Media Mavericks Academy, where I teach authors, experts, coaches, and entrepreneurs how to go beast mode and book themselves in the media without a publicist and without being a celebrity. And I teach them how to rock the interview. So D says, calm your nerves. We are good. I know Alicia's like, breathe, queen. Yeah, because you know, I don't like wasting y'all time. So if I tell you I'm gonna be here at 6:15 my time, y'all know I'm usually logging in at 6:15. So today we have a guest. And I'm going to have to riff. Because I walked in the house, logged in, so I didn't get to put her bio in front of me. So it's all good because she's a beast at what she does. And we are Facebook friends. And one day she actually put a call out there that she was looking for authors, experts, speakers, or something. And Claire says I was starting to get weird. I know, my people know if I ain't with them when I say I'm going to be there, they know something ain't right, but I'm good. I'm actually good. But we got into a conversation and it really triggered for me when I did the Make Some Noise Fest a couple years ago. I was just thinking I was going to log on for 30 days straight and just dish out media tips. And some of the conversations and some of the feedback and some of the questions that were asked of me, it started to, hi J Marie, it started to tell me that people are hurting. Tish, hi Pumpkin. People are hurting and people are not broken. I don't want to say that, but here I am trying to teach them to make some noise, you know, in the media, and they don't even own their voice, you know? And so when she started telling me she's America's courage coach and she, you know, is a Marine, it's like, oh, she can talk about having courage, because that was what I ended up having to turn that challenge into, of really not only finding your voice, but unleashing your voice. So today we are having, I don't know how you actually, you know, would preface it when you talk about Marines and their ranks and all that. So I'm just going to say we have America's current coach in Kelly Moore.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey! Hello, warrior queen. Hello, gorgeous. How are you?
Thanks for coming to play with me and bearing with me through my tech challenges. So I appreciate that. So let's just start off at the top. You know, this is a place, Kelly, that the people who are around me know that, and y'all, can y'all do me a favor? Tish, somebody go in the Noisemaker squad, because I didn't get a chance to share it to let them know we're live. So one of y'all go in the Noisemaker squad, share this, and let the noisemakers know that we're live. For those of you here, you can let people know that we're live. I didn't have time to do all of that when I logged in. So one of the things, Kelly, that, I am a big, big, big proponent of is that we do not play small. So can you, and we don't turn down our light or minimize our genius. I have a hashtag that says, I suck at a lot of things, but media ain't one. So take a moment to really drop your creds. Let us know who you are and don't hold anything back.
So it all began. Girl, I have so much to share. Born and raised in South Texas in a little town on the coast. Found myself at the ripe old age of 17 standing on a pair of yellow footprints, having absolutely no idea if I had the heart of a leader, if I had the heart of a warrior, really, completely scared out of my ever-loving mind. And because I'm 17, girl, you're not going to admit that to anybody, right?
Right.
I got this. My dad, when he heard every single person in my life, what are you doing? You realize that they are going to tell you what to do. You have to do it. And me standing up going, if I have a better way, they're going to want to hear it. My dad saying, girl, we're going to visit you in prison. What are you doing? Having absolutely no concept, no clue if I had what it took to earn that title. And found myself, my very first job, working on the infamous black box of F-18, so like the brain of the aircraft, if you will. We met, we fell in, I was there, I was loving it, met a boy. Fell in love, decided I want to do this thing for the long haul. So went to the Marine Corps and said, hey, is there any way that I could stay in the States for just a little bit? Next thing you know, I find myself at Quantico, where I am training at the FBI Academy and the State Department in human behavior and profiling. So went from electronic brains to human brains and just loving it. And then studied neuroscience for a little bit. And, there are the dreams that we have, and then there are the dreams that life has for us. And when we can let those two things collide, that's where magic happens. So next thing you know, while I'm trying to become a doctor and have fancy little letters after my name and studying neuroscience, instead, I'm in my second year. I'm 31 weeks pregnant with our second child when find out that I have a diagnosis. They called it leukemia, but it turns out that it was, I think you're gone, so you're not there. Right? So I'm just going to keep riffing, right? So, when life kicks us in the teeth and we feel like we really got to surrender and just give everything up and become something that we really don't want to be or don't want to do or don't want to face, that's really when we've got to understand that surrender doesn't mean to give up. It means to release. The dream that life had for me is it wanted me to sit at the feet of some masters, both through the Marine Corps as well as studying neuroscience, and wanted me to come and be with you and your Mavericks and teach them about these amazing superpowers and secret weapons that we have up in our brain. And that's really what I do now is I introduce everyone to the fact that courage actually requires fear. So, TJ got kicked out. So let me just step up and take this over. Hey, Hardine. Hello, Randa. So glad to have you all here. Ask some questions. What is it about fear that freaks everybody out? Fear is actually your very best friend. Surrender doesn't mean to give up. It means to give back. There's a William Booth quote. He actually said, growth of man's power is the measure of his surrender. Right? And so let's talk about what really is going on kind of up in here. Why do we have a brain? What is the job of our brain? Like, hey, you're back. I just kept going.
I'm like, at least I have a speaker here because I can see on my phone you have not stopped talking. I'm like, oh, I'm like, I'm gonna figure this out. What's going on? I was like, good. My people are in good hands. I was like, I just all of a sudden my Chrome froze, and I'm like, I hope they can know that I'm not here. But then I'm looking on my phone, and I'm like, oh, she's still talking. She knows I ain't there. She go. Well, she all right.
My own self. I'm like, all right. So y'all start chatting over here.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
That's awesome. So why do you have a brain? Why do you have what is the job of your brain? Donna Michelle, I'll get to that in just a second. What is the job of your brain? Why do we have one? What do you think, TJ? Why do we have a brain?
To actually control what the rest of our body does, to like, why you gotta be putting me on the spot? Like, gee whiz. Like, but to actually, I don't know now that you put me on the spot, I don't really know. So I'm anxious to hear this answer.
We make it so hard, right? We make it so, look, girl, we're just going to break this down to the simple things. You have the job of your brain is to keep you physically and emotionally safe and alive. And the thing is, we're safe when we're right. Beliefs are never bystanders. A belief is
write that down.
It's never a bystander. It's never neutral. Most of the time, our beliefs are bullies beating us up. And our job is to find the best friend in the bully, right? The best friend in the belief, right? So let's take something really simple. What do you believe a confrontation is? What's the very first thing? I say confrontation. What's the very first thing you come up with in your mind?
A disagreement.
A fight. Exactly. I knew the F-bomb was going to come out, right? A fight. You said the D word, a disagreement, right? If we have a belief that a confrontation is a disagreement, as an argument, is a fight, then here's where we go up here. All right, he says this, I'm going to say this. He says this, I'm going to say, oh, I hope he talks about this one, right? I'm going to go there, right? We're literally creating what I call a POA, plan of
attack.
Thank you for telling the truth. Most people try to say, a plan of action. No, we going in. Right?
I'm smart. I want my gold star.
The opposite style of me, right? Someone who's more reserved and more introverted, more quiet. They do the same thing. Like, oh gosh, they say this, I'm gonna say this, they say this. They're just creating their plan of defense. Either way, warrior, you going in. Just based on what you believe the word confrontation means.
Yeah.
What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about the other person? See, here's the thing. The job of your brain is to keep you physically and emotionally safe and alive, and gorgeous, you are safe when you are right. So the question is, what are you up in here trying to be right about? What are we up in here trying to be right about? And if we're telling ourselves constantly that we can't do this, that we're afraid that so-and-so is going to think this, or so-and-so is going to think that, or how are they going to take this? Here's the one thing I've got to say to that. It is none of your business what anybody else thinks about you. It is only your business what you think about you. So mind your business and let's work on what you think about yourself.
Wow.
Donna Michelle had a question. I'm trying to scroll back and find it.
Yeah, I'll get it for you.
Bailing me out of where are we going to go with?
So I found it. So she says, what is a tool or tip that we can use to press through the fear and behave courageously despite the feelings of fear?
So in the beginning, there was the word. Words are literally the most powerful weapons we have in our arsenal. And the words we speak to ourselves are literally life. They are literally life. And here's the deal. So pretend for a moment I don't have the words to describe what's going on in my body when I'm freaked out. So the body itself cannot lie. The body can't lie. Lies happen up here. So let's talk about the body. What are the body effects, the physical effects of fear? So Donna Michelle, I'd ask you, tell me some of the symptoms that you have in your body when you're feeling fear, freaked out.
D, you type in?
What do y'all think?
For me, an elevated heart rate.
Yes.
Sweaty palms.
Yes.
Dee says she gets butterflies in her tummy, shortness of breath.
Yes. 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 So sweaty palms, temperature rises, heart rate starts pounding, pulse goes up, breathing gets shallower and faster. You get butterflies in your tummy. Thoughts are racing, right? That's when you're freaked out and fired up. Those are the body symptoms. Now, I want you to think about this for a minute. What are the body symptoms you get when you are overjoyed? This is the best day of your life. We just won the lotto when we're gazillionaires.
Oh,
they said yes. Whoever they is, right? What is it?
I see where you going with that. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Exact same thing, gorgeous.
The exact same thing.
The body cannot lie. Lies only happen in the brain. It's up here where we label it. Yeah. So it's really harnessing. Courage literally requires fear. You're supposed to feel all that stuff.
Wait. Say that again, because I saw that in your hashtag. I like that because I was like, that's so simple, but I didn't think about it. It's like, okay, we always want to be courageous. And it's like, wait a minute. In order for me to be courageous, I can't be courageous without it starting with fear. It was like, wow, wait, I haven't thought about it that way.
Yeah, perspective is power. Perspective is power. Take another look. That's literally what respect means. Re means again, and spect means to see. Take another look at what's really happening in your body. And those are, listen, you have got dopamine, you got epinephrine, you got norepinephrine, you got serotonin, you got adrenaline. Girl, this is the best stuff known to man. This is the high we chase. 9 feet tall and bulletproof. Right? It's all about harnessing all of those chemicals. Think about it. Courage as a concept, courage as an emotion would not even exist without fear.
I like that. Yeah.
Wouldn't even exist.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be freaked out. And if anybody tells you they're not, they are lying like a rug.
I love that. So one of the things that you talked to me about also, Kelly, was taking this concept of take another look. When we see the problems and the challenges, explain to me what you mean by that. Take another look.
Yeah. So, you can't give what you don't own. All right. Just talking about love, respect, all of those things, and respect. Respecting ourselves first really requires us to take another look. And here's where most of us get a little wonky. We try to look at things harder. We start squinting and we try to start picking stuff apart. I would encourage you to look softer. Take a step back. All right. What's the gift? And I make up words all the time just because it helps.
Me too.
Blurses.
Yep.
Welcome to life. Life is all about blurses, right? Blessings have curses embedded within them. If we did win that lotto, I know that there are some folks out here that are like, oh gosh, can you imagine if we won the lotto? I mean, we'd have to get a financial guy and we'd have to this. And they start looking at all the edgy parts, right? All the parts that would be difficult, that would be hard, why something won't work, right? They see the curses first. Some of us say, oh, are you kidding? Throw me in that briar patch. I will take all of it. I will figure it out. blessings. The thing is, blessings have curses. Curses have blessings.
But say that again. Wait, say that again. Blessings have curses and curses have blessings.
Yes.
Okay, that's a tweetable. It's like, okay, I'm digging that.
Welcome to blurses, baby. Life is full of them. And our job is to step into the blurses, embrace that. You know, another thing I say, you know, folks are like getting ready to YOLO and all this stuff. Right? Everything's got to be perfect. Everything's got to be this. Everything's got to be that.
Okay, so if that's you in the chat, if that's you, because I always say that when it comes to me starting even Media Mavericks, that God had given me the mandate to start it. And so then I was getting ready to get ready for getting ready. You know, and because we think all the T's have to be crossed, all the I's have to be dotted. We have to think of every single contingency plan. We have to make sure everything is perfect. And finally, you just have to, you know, settle on, okay, at some point I got to leap, you know. So go ahead. Sorry, that just made me think about like, yeah, I've been there. So who else have been there where you actually are still, and some of you are there now. You getting ready to do the thing that you been getting ready to do. go ahead, Kelly.
I'm actually, so I'm raising my hand. I'm in the chat. I raise my hand. I'm in the chat. Welcome to humanity. And some of the things that we tell ourselves is, well, you know, YOLO, you only live once. The thing is, our brain is listening to us. We are taking orders from ourselves. And our words are very, very powerful. YOLO is a lie that we get sucked into.
And I don't want them to skip over that, because that was one of the things you said to me when we were talking on the phone that day. And I was like, wait, say that again? Go back and unpack that thing, because that was good. Unpack that, because I don't want them to miss that. Unpack
Which
that.
one?
YOLO is a lie. Like, start there.
It's a lie. So put your hand right here. Put your hand right here on your heart. You feel that?
Yeah.
You feel that? That is life right here, right now. All this chaos, the rain in LA, the traffic, our tech issues. This right here is life. You are living life every single day. You only live once. That is a lie. No, the truth of the matter is YODO, baby. You only die once. You are living right now. This is life. This is life. Your circumstances are not, they're not you. You are not your circumstances. You are you. Powerful, precious. And this right here is your birthright. Not getting ready to get ready. Just do the thing. What's the worst thing that could happen? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Tana. Is it Tana?
Tane.
I love her. Good enough is good enough. We got to start. You got to be at a place to get to a place. And where you are, start from where you are with what you've got.
So now tell me this, Kelly. Why do you think it is, though, that, like, let's pivot into like the media space. What do you think it is that has people afraid to just really put themselves out there? In your experience, you know, of working with your clients, what is it that is happening in their mind that has them afraid to put themselves out there?
They should on themselves a lot.
Okay. Unpack that a little. Unpack that for me.
I should be better at this. I should know how to do this. This should come easy. I should know exactly what to do. I should look different. I should sound different. I should. How about this? You don't should on me. I will should on you. Definitely don't should on yourself, because that's stinky. Should is a shame tool. It's a shame tool.
Oh, I like that.
It shuts us down.
Yeah, I like that. Should somebody write that for me? Should is a shame tool. That's good right there. That's good. And do you think, from your perspective, not only are they shoulding, but are they just getting stuck at everything that could go wrong?
Yes. And so here's this. We are know all the ways that you, because one of their superpowers is this analyzing. Well, what if this? Well, what if this? Make this contingency plan. Make this what if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? I have one question. What's one way it just might work? Just one. What if it did work? What if?
So what if you actually send that pitch out and they actually book it? Ooh, okay, that means I actually got to go on TV now, or I got to go on the radio, or I got to go on that podcast. I actually got to put myself out there. Is that resonating? Is that resonating with somebody?
That's when stuff's really getting real. Because now these knuckleheads are going to expect me to produce.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now we're going to really get somewhere. Because guess what? Confidence can't even exist until doubt shows up.
You broke up. Confidence can't even exist until what shows up?
Doubt.
Oh. So that is essentially that courage and that fear connection. There's no need for confidence if doubt didn't even appear in the first place. Somebody better write that down. Somebody better write that down. And one of the things, the principles that I teach is, in preparation of doing an interview, that you need to practice, not to be perfect, but to be prepared. Because prepared and to be kind of permanent. So if I'm calling you at 2:00 in the morning, I'm expecting you to be able to regurgitate your sound bites just like that because you practice enough. And I always say, Kelly, that when you are prepared on that level, you're going to have butterflies, period. And unless you were some seasoned veteran like Oprah, who did 25 years of talk shows every day. But most likely you are going to have butterflies because you are a bit nervous. But if the goal is to have enough confidence, the butterflies is the doubt. But when you have enough confidence, what happens is those butterflies, they get together, they have a meeting, and they decide today we're going to all fly left during this interview. Or today we're going to fly right. And so they're not buzzing around in your tummy the whole time because you have developed the confidence to overcome the doubt of the butterflies. Am I on to something?
You are on to something. Randa said a lot of people are afraid of the responsibility of succeeding at something.
Randa is smart.
And that's where we're headed with this. It's if I put out that pitch, what if somebody actually says yes, and then I got to show up and do this thing? Yeah. And I'm not sure. It's our languaging again. So here's how this stuff works. We got to claim it, declare it, and your brain literally will live it. That's its job. Its job is to produce for you the data you need to support your beliefs. And if you're sitting over here saying, I don't think I can do this, because the same thing as believe. I don't believe I can do this. Your brain is saying, you're right, you can't, because you don't have the right outfit. You haven't practiced to permanent. You can't roll things off. It's like, you can't. It's all the data to support you. That's its job. So as soon as you declare out loud, I am confident, I will ace this, I can do this, this is my time, your brain literally says, yes, it is. You are prepared. Here are your sound bites. This is how we're going to do this. You are ready for this. And I would even submit to you that, yes, Oprah season, she's done 25 years worth of this stuff. And guess what? She still gets butterflies.
Right. She may not get butterflies of going out on stage, but I can guarantee you there's something that makes her nervous. There's something, that she hadn't quite conquered, the doubt of the butterflies, in the tummy, that there's still, something. She could get nervous now she has to present to her investors, to talk about numbers. She's totally at home on a stage where she knows 30 million people are watching her. But when she got to present to a room of 10 people and talk about the numbers, that doubt is going to rise up. Yeah.
Yes. Or when she's not feeling sassy in her body, she's feeling like this is off or that is off. She has those same body impacts, same body effects that we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. The body cannot lie. Lies happen up here. And I'll say this. Let's go here with this, because this may actually help.
Yeah.
Courage. C-O-U-R. Courage. That's the root of the word courage. C-O-U-R literally means heart.
Oh, did y'all know that?
Literally means heart. So get out of your head where all that confusion, all that chaos, all the buts. But what if this? But what if that? But what if that? All the shoulds, all those things. Drop down right here and remember who you are.
Wow.
You are the answer to somebody's prayer.
Uh-oh, come on now. Now that my people know she's talking my language now. Come on now. Come on now. And then one of the things that I like to say, and I'm sure you teach your people this too, is that it really is not about you. So if what you're doing, you have to realize that, yes, you are the answer to somebody's prayer. You are the solution to someone's problem. So you got to get over you. And you got to dig up the confidence to actually then go out and serve some people. So one of the things I also want you to maybe expound on is, what is the one thing for you, and when all the people that you're working with, are you're helping them embrace their courage, topple their fear? What is the one thing that you can tell us, like, if you just do this? Because a lot of times we expect these big giant leaps, when sometimes it really is just a needle point move, like just a tick that can make all the difference in how we show up. What would you say? What would you say that is, Kelly?
Oh, that's good. It's juicy. I go back to it's constant. I say this a lot. You're supposed to feel this way. You're supposed to have sensations. You're supposed to. That it's the essential elements. It's the ingredients. Courage requires fear. I know you're freaked out.
Wow.
What's one thing you can do?
So I would translate that as embrace that you're normal. And embrace. I like that. Just hold on to embrace that you're normal, and it's normal to be afraid. I think that's good, because then it also all just kind of connects, because then we feel like we should not be afraid. And it's like, no, in order to me to get to the point of being courageous, it has to start with fear has arisen somewhere. And I always like, my people know that I'm an unapologetic Jesus freak. So one of the things that I always teach my people is that in the word of God, he's always telling us, do not be afraid. Why does he tell us that? Because he knows we got a propensity to be afraid. It's like, why do I have to tell you, do not fear, do not fear? To me, that is really kind of soothing, of like, I'm just reminding you that I'm here. Yes. Because I know I got to tell you this, because it's going to come up anyway. So why don't we just embrace it? So I like that. Like, you just got to embrace the fact that courage starts with fear. That's good.
Yeah. It's your very best friend. It's a part of us because fear literally keeps you alive and helps you thrive. See, it's just we got to train fear up, right? Like any good best friend, fear's going to get its hackles up when it thinks you're being attacked, right? And so it's going to try to get you to get out of Dodge. The deal is, it's our role. It's our role to teach our friends how to support us. It's our role to get our needs met. It's our role to help our fear discern the difference between danger and discomfort.
Say that again. Repeat that.
It is our job to train our fear up to discern the difference between danger and discomfort.
That is money right there. That's money right there, all day, every day. It is our job to get our brain to train fear up to discern whether it's discomfort or what's the other D?
The difference between danger and discomfort.
To discern the difference between danger and discomfort.
Yes.
That's good. It's okay
to be uncomfortable. In fact, it is more than okay to be uncomfortable.
Woo, that was some nuggets right there. I wish I was taking notes, but I ran in late, so I couldn't. So
yes,
somebody got to send me the clip notes of this. I really like that. It's the job of our brain to discern between danger and discomfort. Okay,
because the body response is the same, baby.
Yeah.
We need all those chemicals. We need adrenaline. We need dopamine. We need serotonin. We need epinephrine. We need all those things in order to stand in our power. And power literally means ability to act. We have the
ability to, okay, I'm with you. I'm feeling you on that. Okay.
Yeah, that's the definition of power, the ability to act.
Okay. I'm digging that.
I love it. LaTanya said, I am comfortable being uncomfortable. Yes.
Yep.
And it is okay for somebody else to be uncomfortable in your presence. Again, because it is none of your business what anybody else thinks about you. It's only your business what you think about you. And I'm going to say this. If you're getting all fired up about what you think somebody else thinks about you, who's the one actually thinking it?
Uh-oh. Did she just step on somebody's toes? Like, oh. Unfortunately, I got 9 other toes. Come on.
And here's the thing. If that's what you think about you, let's work on that, because that's the right end of the problem. Because the job of your brain is to prove you right, because you're safe when you're right. And the job of your brain is to keep you physically and emotionally safe and alive.
Wow.
We've got to figure out what we are up in here trying to be right about with ourselves. Who are you and whose are you? And stop asking why, because why is combat, and it just gets all of us all freaked out.
I love that. Why is combat?
Why me? Why is this happening? Why can't I figure this out? Why did he act like that? Why is she doing that? Why they this? Why they that? Why? So ask who? Who am I now? Who do I need to be? What is my deepest desire? What is my birthright? And let's go.
So let's turn the corner. You have something called the is it the Choose Challenge? I
do.
Tell us about that.
Oh, this is fun. All right, here we go. So we talk about how the thought cannot lie.
Right.
And the body has access to intel in words that we speak. In other words, you've heard this, when someone shows you what they're saying, believe what you see, right? When someone shows you who they are, right? Watch this. When I say the word have, which is how most of us live life. I have to do this. I have to get this out. I have to make this. I have to. Watch my mouth. I'm going to exaggerate it a little bit. Have.
Wait. Because you froze a little. Do it one more time.
Have.
Okay. We see it.
See the frown?
Yeah.
Right? Have.
Oh.
We live in the burden of have. I have to do this. I have to work with these people. I have to do this. I have to get this out there. It has to be perfect. I have to. Our body, literally, every time we say it, is frowning. The act of breathing, when we say the word have, is this: we inhale in and then we got to push that air out. It's called tactical breathing. It's actually how you train someone to breathe when they are under threat and under attack. So when we live in the world of have, I have to do this, I have to, we are literally putting ourselves in a threatened position.
Whoa.
So then self-preservation kicks in. So we start communicating to the people in our lives. Hey, TJ, we have to get this out there. We have to do this. We have to do that. And you can feel it just as I say it to you. There's a part of you going, oh, I don't, it sounds so hard. I don't want to. And then there's another voice in your head, that rebel voice in your head that says, well, I don't know, lady, I don't have to do anything. Right? I don't have to. Right, so have is just messy. Have is heavy is how I usually say it. Have is heavy. Put it down. So then motivational speakers will say, oh, well, get. Get. We get to do this. We get to do the dishes. Get is a sucker punch. It's a sucker punch. Now, granted, if that's the only step you can take, then by all means get, because get is a blessing, right? It reminds us that we're blessed beyond measure. We forget when we live in the burden of the haves. So if you can only get to get, then by God, get to get, right? Because at least you're smiling. The real power, my friend, choose. Say the word choose. Look at what you did. Choose.
Choose.
It is literally the pucker up of power, baby. So my challenge to you is to replace the word have, replace the word get with choose. What do you choose? Who do you choose to be? How do you choose to show up? What do you choose? Because guess what, gorgeous? You are not a victim of your own choices.
That's
so
good.
love yourself enough to choose something new, baby.
Love yourself enough to choose, because choose also make you want to go choose. Like you don't just want to go, I choose. You want, I choose.
I choose.
Now you're gonna want me to. It's gonna make me want to bring out some of my India RE. How many do we have? Any India RE fans that were? I choose to be the best that I can be. I choose to be perfect in everything. And I gotta go find that song now. If you don't know that song, Kelly, go find that song by India RE, and it's called "I Choose." And it's like let
me show you what else. Let me show you what else I got right here.
Oh, she popped off. I'm like, what happened? She just poof. I'm thinking we're doing some magic. Oh, I like the little good kissy.
That's why you see me put it on almost all my posts. The kissy. People are thinking I'm like, why is she kissing me? No, girl, choose.
Oh, I get it now.
What are you choosing?
Oh,
it's pucker up of power, baby. Choose.
I love that. So before we go, Kelly, is there something that I didn't know enough, didn't think to ask you that you're like, Tej, we cannot let them go without me telling them this?
Oh. You know, when you and I chatted on the phone, we talked. you said, you know, and you started at the top of this, that you started out with your media challenge and found out that folks were really just kind of just wanting to find their voice and wanting to heal. And I want to say this: you are not broken. You are a breakthrough. There's no such thing as broken. You don't need to be fixed. You just choose to remember who you are. And the time is now to declare out loud, I am not broken. I am a breakthrough. And this is my time. This is my time.
That's good. That's good. And then I would actually add to that, because at first I you know, you now have me thinking like, okay, I got to change up. I can't use have. Like, you have to go out and be somebody's answer prayer. You know, it ain't about you. It's like, no, you get to powerfully choose.
Yes.
If you're going to leave someone hurting, you get to powerfully choose if you're going to continue to hide your light. You get to powerfully choose if you're going to stay in the shadows and leave someone struggling who you know that you got the solution to their problem. You get to choose. And so when you choose powerfully.
Yes.
And don't make it about you.
Well, you know, I like to, Zig Ziglar said it best. He said, when you help enough other folks get what they want, funny thing, you get what you want.
You get what you want. Yep.
I've put that out there to my warrior tribe every now and then. You know what? Choose to make today all about somebody else and then report back this afternoon how it ended up being all about you.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You'll get your needs met.
Yeah.
And who is responsible for getting your needs met? You are.
Yeah.
So I'll say this. For those of us that really struggle with this, you know, I'm not sure and I'm stuck and all these things, I'll say this. One, you're not stuck, you're just not moving. Take a step. Right? Next, I'll say, notice how often you say that, because words have power. Mm-hmm. Notice how often you're saying this phrase, makes me. That makes me, this makes me, he makes me, she makes me, you made me, that made me. No, Eleanor Roosevelt said it best. And I'm in my world, she said it just like this. Girl, ain't nobody making you nothing. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent, I believe is actually how she said it. Mm-hmm. But in my world, she said, girl, ain't nobody making you nothing. What are you choosing?
Yeah.
You are powerful. And you're blessed beyond measure. You just stuck in the burdens of the haves and you're stuck in all the head trash. Get out of your head and down into your hearts.
Well, dang it, right there. That's the final drop the mic. So Kelly, tell them you have something free for them that they need to go get to have as a reminder of this conversation. Yes. Well, first of all, before you tell them, so I could be typing it, where do they go get what you're getting ready to go tell them to go choose to get?
Love that. So I actually wrote a poem called Broken to Breakthrough. And it hangs out over on the homepage of my website, which is seeyourpossibilities.com. So that's seyourpossibilities.com. I made up a little song. P-O, crooked letter, I, humpback I, long skinny I, cross T-I. And you scroll down this little printable poster of that poem, Broken to Breakthrough, because you are not broken, gorgeous. You are a breakthrough. We all are. And it is our time.
Love that. So go over to seeyourpossibilities.com and get her poem that is a reminder of this time that she shared with us. And I think for me, really, is that needle point move, that needle nose, what am I trying to say? That needle point, is that what I'm trying to say? When it's just a tiny move, is that what I'm trying to say? Needle. is it needlepoint? I'm thinking, okay, whatever it is. What is significant for me is I choose. I choose. I'm a 46-year-old woman. Can't nobody make me do nothing. I don't have to do nothing. I ain't gotta do nothing. I choose to do something. I love that. So on that note, I will see you next Wednesday. I don't know what we're talking about. Yes, the pucker. Mwah. Kelly, thank you so much for honoring us with your time. Thank you again for just being with me and you know, rolling through the tech difficulties. I totally appreciate you. And I'm going to sing, because I went and found the lyrics for I Choose so that y'all can have it, and y'all got to hear me sing it. So it's, what is it called? From the everything I would make will be my own. To be the best that I can be, I choose to be courageous in everything, and I choose. My past don't dictate who I am, so I choose. Boom! All right, y'all. So I will see you next Wednesday. Y'all know I ain't got good sense, you know. To be the best that I can, I choose to be authentic in everything. Yeah, y'all gonna have to go. I'm gonna be dancing around the house tonight, listening to that. So thanks, y'all. I'm gonna count it down. See if you let me know if you have any questions. You know how we do. We count it down on the way out. So if you need last comments, or you want to ask a quick question before I'm out, we're going to count it down in 10, 9, 8. Show some love in the chat for Kelly, please. 8. Love on her, love on her, love on her, loving her, loving her. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. I'll see you next week. Same time, same back channel. Bye.
Bye, gorgeous.
Bye, Kelly.